Yeah, we're back. Yeah, holy shit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but kind of all our anime are just like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That is true.
We could watch more other days, but then we don't watch YouTube videos anymore. It's terrible. Not enough time. People. Oh yeah, right.
Oh, who made the giant tower? Oh,
Which
is that you guys?
which giant tower? No, we went on.
No. With the lava flowing from the front, next to the witchy forest.
What?
I don't see a giant.
Oh, there.
Ah,
Who?
Someone make Bowser's castle.
Oh boy,
oh,
wait.
that's probably Deswa and stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Ah.
They're playing. They've been playing for a while.
Neat.
Very neat.
Big house.
Yeah, sorry that it's gonna be Minecraft now. I wish this was not as abrupt.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they'll fix some of the bugs in the next patch.
I hope
Maybe.
so. Truly, I want to play more Wiki 3. Also better than everything just being broken. We get back to like. Oh well. Even just Minecraft is good. We can show off the server. So for everyone who's wondering, for everyone on my Discord server, private invite only. We have a Minecraft server. It's beautiful. You know what? I say it's beautiful, but like, look for yourself. We have the Casa de Brick. Oh yeah, Dalia and Emily are online. And yeah, Tormund Nexus. So yeah. Oh yeah, oh damn. They are building a lot. I'm impressed. And they made like a small entrance there. Let's just take a look and have some update. Those are definitely our two most active. Yeah, wonderful little shed here with base trans flags, and yeah, that looks amazing. Wow, damn, that's impressive.
Front is good.
Hi chat. I don't think they see you, but yeah, she says hi chat. Public library and museum. That's hard. That's you know what? I dig that. Like you I think some people will be like, what library looks like that?
A good one.
A, that. B, like, you know what? Does this look like a Dark Souls library? You know there's gonna be like some, mage in here who's gonna be like like, oh yeah, you want my knowledge? And then just, Oh, that,
It was you.
There was a lot
Or
of
gives you it.
most goth library ever. Goths read a lot. Oh, that really looks good. I was like, how much should we do to add to this? But no, that's the library. That looks really good.
only the books are missing.
Only the books are missing, but like, yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's like a lot of stuff from the Nether, by the way.
I wonder how much they dug up.
Well, you can look it up if you go to the Nether.
I like how much has been destroyed.
You're afraid that nothing got spawn
Enough
proofs
books are
again?
missing. Hi, welcome. Yeah, and we have again the Casa de Brick, slowly moving forward, slowly moving along. If you wonder why it's called Casa de Brick, it's because of all the brick.
Not Casa de Brick.
Casa de Brick. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but
You mean like the Spanish for house, like casa, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why the. That's actually pretty deep here. I didn't know that was there. But yeah, good library. The books are missing. Oh, oh, you can go. That's neat. That looks nice. You're doing a good job. You probably don't notice where we got it from. We will probably notice instantly where they got it from, right?
I know where the closest, at least the closest I know, basalt biome is, so yes.
Oh god. Do you know what? Where the closest basalt biome is or was is now the question.
No, it still is. I know.
Oh. You spoiled it.
Oh, sorry. Spoil it.
Yeah. So, small updates that we're working on. So, yeah, the shrine has not yet progressed in any sense, in any big form. Well,
I'm
probably gonna do that soonish.
I'm collecting some types of wood for it. Because, you know, I could technically now search for a warm ocean, get some corals, get some TNT tubers, and make an automatic tree farm. But I'm too lazy for that. So I make the more work-intensive manual labor tree farm.
I thought you were going to make something like a bamboo farm, or if you haven't done that already.
I could do that as well, but as I already said, I'm too lazy for doing any kind of farm right now.
It's too easy.
No, lazy. Lazy.
No, it's
is
too
the
easy
word.
for your greatness, for your building ability. You want challenge.
Challenge of hacking trees.
You need coordinates for warm ocean.
No, I can look it up myself. I have the server seed.
So yeah, this right here, I still kind of need to fill with pots and like make a glass wall, because this is supposed to be something like, you know, a winter garden. Then we have some stuff in here. Should look good. Yeah. Yeah, fuck seed, we just ran into a direction. I guess you can do that.
Well, I already did that, so...
Doopy-doopy-doo, doopy-doopy-doo. How do you do pots again?
Huh? Pots?
I think-
With...
You mean like the clay plant pots, or?
Yeah, with clay.
Oh, it's just it's
Oh, we have some
the
here.
3 clay bricks in like a V.
That's how we got the pan. How did you get the panda over, though?
Boat.
I mean, yes. But...
Hmm?
Can you just maybe not do as simple answers?
But it is that simple. At least our bees are still here.
Boat in time. Yeah, boat in time. It definitely is.
Yeah, maybe some water buckets, a leash, something like that. Or a well-timed TNT cannon. That would also be available.
I thought you banned TNT.
A well-timed TNT cannon. Ah, yes, the most agonia of solutions.
It's funny if you have mobs that can wear equipment and give them blast protected stuff and just launch them.
Hey, it looks kind of good, I guess.
You will probably need to reiterate on that. But yeah.
I'm gonna do some stuff here. I'm like, maybe I do some rose bushes here, like put 2 there, just making it kind of nice and cozy.
How much spruce did we even need? I think I have to document somewhere. Uh, 405, roughly. Let's see. Okay, I have enough spruce. At least for the logs. We still need more for the spruce slab, so... More spruce.
Time to spruce up the... Yeah, spruce really goes with everything.
We should make the spruce caboose.
Spruce is like, you know, the Giles theme of Minecraft building blocks.
Remember when there was only oak?
Yeah.
Such a simpler time.
Horrible.
I don't think it was even called oak in the beginning. It was just called
wood.
wood. That was the time when you still could mine bedrock. Directly, not indirectly.
That was fun. Stupid but fun.
Before that, we had the Minecraft Island.
Yes.
Actually, since you guys can change out the server file, like world file,
Yeah.
do you think it'd be interesting to do those challenges maybe occasionally on like the server or something like that? Do you think?
I'd say
Which challenges?
interesting.
I think it was like remember so you talk about the island, so sort of like the Skyland, but when you've got like
the one block.
You mean the one block challenge thing?
Yeah.
not one block or it was something like very small, basically
Skyblock.
like that. Yeah,
You start with one
Skyblock.
block and
That's it.
into-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We could.
we could. There's also like, I mean, Manhunt, I guess, if I want to go really.
If we can get the compass to work in the nether as well.
Yeah, that's,
Well, I would think if we do the same command blocks in the nether as well, then it should be fine, right?
fair. That should be doable. So I just did a little bit of, just making things look nice, ish. There we go. Definitely need to get something in there still, but it looks nice, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just simple, just keeping it simple.
Oh, we haven't shown the sheep farm yet, did we?
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't done that yet. In absolute best service to this, server running on a lot of torment and cruelty. We have built a wool farm.
We even posted about it.
Yeah. So people on our Discord probably know, but people on the server don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone laid down tracks, which is fine. Nothing spawns on tracks, so you can maybe need to make this a little bit more efficient. So people gonna go whoosh. So time to go to Drecksdorf. Well, definitely needs to load a bit.
Well, we have lots of people here right now.
I feel like we might be needing an extra bit of an extra gig of RAM soonish.
It still
Might.
works. It still works.
True.
Sometimes the blocks need a tick more update than usual, but
Yeah. There's now this way over here. Yeah. I keep checking the fucking tab because I still have it too much in me from FPS games to just constantly check
Huh?
who's on this. Like just press tab when I'm in first person games. I'm like, it's like how you develop muscle memory for oh yeah, that's the worst thing that happened recently. So we've been playing Monster Hunter Frontier, and fucking muscle memory just switched. Like confirming is circle now, and not X, and it fucks up a bunch of games. Gladly in Rise you can decide which one it is. So we're like, oh yeah, great. I can just be like, yeah, please confirm with circle. Thank you very much, but.
I mean,
Then you played Dragon's Dogma, and
yeah. When I started that, I was like, why am I not going into the main menu? Oh yeah, right. But after that, it's fine again. Like sometimes when I start a game with like X confirm, it's like oops. And after like fumbling around 3 times, I'm fine again.
But yeah, there is still our iron farm still working.
Is it full? Because I bet it's full.
It is not yet fully full. Probably someone took iron. And we have
they should.
developed a fully functional, fully automatic sheep shearing farm.
And it seems it's still active because I don't see unsheared sheep yet.
Yeah. Still pretty much. Ooh, egg. So yeah, that was a bunch of work to do.
So now you can do your bets. Which wool do we have most of?
Oh yeah. We have a bunch of wool. There's white wool, orange wool, magenta wool, light blue wool, yellow wool, lime wool, pink wool, grey wool, light grey wool, cyan wool, there was more wool, purple wool, blue wool, brown wool, green wool, red wool, and black wool. Which one is the most? You will win nothing because I'm broke as shit. But you can...
The feeling of being right.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good feeling. But yeah, that was the setup, getting all the sheep here. And dyeing them.
Yeah, we only needed 2. The rest was breeding. But
that was true, yeah. But, still.
It's more annoying to get all the observers and stuff.
But at least we had some quartz for that still, so, not the worst. So, yeah. What have we done most?
Yeah.
And gladly iron we have in spades. So, white wool is 46 and 59. Orange, 264 blocks and 111 block. Magenta, also 264 blocks. White wool is like in last place. So light blue, similar. Yellow, similar. I think pink is still in front.
I'm probably betting on blue, by the way.
You mean blue wins?
Yeah. Blue
Light
was
gray.
eating a lot when I was building.
Oh yeah, true. Purple. Oh, we have a bunch of purple, so we could do purple stuff. Blue is definitely in the. I don't think it's in the lead, but it's very much in front. Oh yeah, no. Brown is more than is 7 more than.
Brown is in front.
Green also. Red not. Black not. So we have
Black
green
and
wool.
white don't eat much.
Yeah, so we have brown wool with 64, 64, and 27, and orange. Magenta. Yeah, no, brown. Brown is in front.
Brown sheep is eating the most.
Brown sheep is eating the most, but yeah. Time to leave this place of suffering.
Well, are they really suffering? They're just perpetually sheared.
I love how this is just the normal state of Minecraft now.
They might be cold, but they're in an enclosed space, more or less, and not in a snow biome, so...
Yeah.
I think it's pretty humane.
They're in a 1 block encased by glass, Agonia. I do not know what is humane about that.
Well, in comparison to our Minecraft standards, it's pretty humane, I think.
Okay, that's actually kind of fair. But, those standards are also very, very, very low.
Yeah, I said comparatively.
Yes, look at me. I grabbed your relatives and cast them into glass. They're just being sheared, not mulched. It's practically merciful. You know what? It's not wrong, Lena. Yeah, it's not wrong. There is worse.
Also, sheep need to be sheared, otherwise their
Yeah.
fur grows too long.
That would be a nice feature for Minecraft. Like, if you don't shear your sheep for too long, they get like really bulky and start rolling over you. Get aggressive mobs then.
It's actually
They
even
just-
for health
they-
reasons they need to be sheared.
Yeah.
They just turn to Rulu, basically.
Yeah.
Aggressive Wooloo that wants to kill you and then suffocates.
Yeah, if you can, like, fake some physics in Minecraft, you could make it so that if you make a big enough hole and the sheep rolls in there face downwards, it suffocates. Because the suffocation mechanic exists in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then we would make rolling farms.
Oh god.
There would
well.
be like one or several breeder pairs of sheep, and then we would need some block configurations to keep them keep the newly spawned sheep separate, and then they would just be driven away by a minecart system when they spawn, and there they become big and round and then
Yeah.
suffocate.
My girlfriend, everyone. We're 10 years together and she just casually thinks about more, just torment machines or possible mechanics that could be implemented in the game. Never change.
But I'm always changing.
And that's actually also true. Help. Ah, well. Yeah, the library is pretty much towering. Is it actually intended for the towers to be different height? Daisuva? Oh yeah, how's your how's it called? Home going, Zep?
I can't. I'm at a creative deadlock right now, so I'm just building a path.
I mean, you know what? That's actually kind of a good idea, considering we still need to
Yeah.
link up a lot of these buildings.
We need infrastructure.
Hit the earth. Smash it.
Strike the earth.
Yes.
Wanted one with Outlook. Oh yeah,
Before
nice.
the dingoes get hungry.
So yeah. So should I just put glass up here then?
We can talk about it together in peace.
We
later.
should do that. Then I need to.
Otherwise, I need to make like 3 shovels again.
Yeah. By the way, do we still want to add a tower?
Yes, we want.
Why do we want to add the tower then?
It depends if you want it on base level or higher.
I think like I do want to have the tower put up, start in like the first floor and go upwards. Not base level, but like in the first floor. But I do not know if I should it on this side or the other one. I think this side would be
is
better.
good. Yeah. This side is good.
Now then we need to make like how big do we want it to be?
I don't know. Generally, that's why you plan streams and stuff. You know that before you build.
That's true. So I shouldn't start now with it. Good. What to do then? Other than talk more about
You could
political
look at your shrine document and
Oh yeah, time to get stuff building there.
I, for example, need more spruce because we have enough for the logs, but not enough for the half plates. What
Okay.
they're called.
Mod concept. She-wool doesn't grow back all at once. Instead, the layer gradually gets thicker and thicker, and ever so often it is a threshold where it'll yield an extra block of wool when sheared. If a sheep is chunk-loaded but unsheared for a few months, the wool will be reached all the way to the height limit and it sits horizontally just as far.
Can you burn them?
No!
Is this wool burnable?
Wool is actually like you shouldn't be able to burn sheep. By the way, wool is extremely fire resistant.
Well, you also shouldn't be able to inflame cows, yet you can.
Well, cows burn.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yes, they do.
No?
Have you ever set a cow on fire and proved it to me?
No?
You've set a cow on. Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I grew up up in the countryside. We are bored sometimes. You
What,
just
did you
go
grow
and
up just like tipping over cows and setting them alight?
Well, tipping them over, yes, but I never lighted them.
tipping goes over is fun though. They're like they just stand there, and you push them. They go, and then boom. It's fun.
Have you been charged by a bull?
No.
Should I say yes? Because yes.
I never was that stupid to go into the same area with the bull. Because the bull is fast. And I was kind of fast back then, but, you know, there's like a risk reward, and the reward isn't very high, and the risk is very high, so no.
Yeah, so like I actually had the thing that so basically there was this time where I was with someone, you know, from my youth, with like I think with his dad. We wanted to go pick cherries, and it was like, yeah, going around because you know their farm was in a was like in a valley. They were like, yeah, you know what? Let's just cut through the fields. The bull isn't on his pasture today, and just so you know, the pastures are wide and big. And so you know, we're like, yeah, he's not there. Go there, go over the, you know, go over it, and then when we were like basically at the end, suddenly, I think the elder brother was like, the bull is in the field in the pasture today. We were like, oh fuck, because there was this, you know, dark dot at the horizon just coming at us with, you know, we didn't like the speed it approached us, so we were like, okay, over the fence, fast. We went to the fence, but we were like, ah! Yeah, country life.
You have passed.
Spin. What?
Zep has passed.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I was actually chased by a bull once, technically.
Oh my god, neither cowgirl.
No! I like cats.
You don't like being a cat? You don't like? Oh my god.
I don't-
No, I don't mean like a cowgirl. I mean like a cow. You know the cowboy, but cow.
You mean that American concept that is for some reason
Yes.
very attractive to a few people?
Yes,
I actually never
like with the
did
lassos
that.
and.
I just grew up in the countryside.
And the first
really,
thing you came to was literally the.
I like literally rural Germany. It's
I mean, I
like
guess that countryside activities are the same for bored teens all over the world.
It depends on what's
Yeah.
available.
it definitely. I mean, what do you think is what is a countryside activity?
Catching
What-
frogs.
Well, tipping cows is one of them.
Yeah. That's
I mean, yeah, that's actually
In fact, tipping cows is actually a problem here. It's a leading cause of injury for teens.
They're shit teens then with the flannel top and denim. I mean, let's just be, like flannel and denim is just, you know, comfortable, honestly. So you know,
It is.
like you don't wear it because it looks good. You literally wear it because it's like, yeah, that's
It
just
does look
nice.
I mean,
good.
people do wear it because it looks good.
Okay, true, but like also like yeah, you know. I'm gonna put up, you know, a few boxes up there and then be like, then put some signs up there how much resources I need to have in. Is that a zombie pigman? I think we have a problem.
Did someone not spawn-proof their shit?
I have a feeling that is correct. Yeah. We need to.
Don't log into the server for a week and somebody fucks the nether up.
Was it me?
I'm more wondering from where, because I don't see an immediate problem.
Is it the rails?
I mean, it could have actually been the lightning, because that.
No, lightning
Does,
doesn't,
no, it does not. Oh, okay.
doesn't affect anything.
shouldn't be from over here. Is it really the rails, maybe?
Then there would be more.
Then there would be
spawn
more,
stuff
yeah.
On here, but it
How the
isn't.
hell did it get into here?
Maybe it snuck in when no one was looking.
Shouldn't come from here. And then also it would be at
There
different...
are half plates up here, so that's fine.
Yeah. How did you get in here? Oh.
Huh?
No. That's just normal. Nothing over here. That is just this. That is the construction area. How the hell did it... Oh, it fell in?
No, it shouldn't be. It's too small for that.
How the hell did it... How? What?
The case of the appearing pigmen.
I mean... It must be somewhere where going into the main portal made sense for it, but...
Maybe someone let it
Oh!
in with the... Huh? Huh? What?
Okay, here is something open.
Where?
At the end of the long-ass portal.
Long ass portal?
The one going directly away from...
There is nothing going directly away.
So now it's spawn-proof again.
Where are...
Literally from the main portal.
Yeah? Where?
Behind you. There.
Okay.
There at the very, very end.
How many portals are there?
I think that's only one.
Only one. Okay.
It's the one in the ocean.
Yeah, that's ours.
Oh, that probably explains what happened. Most probably spawned back there and either went in here and then just fucking died because, you know, there's water here. But one wandered off and came into the main portal. That is
Unlikely. It shouldn't be loaded.
it's just the only explanation I can give. A zombie pigman. We haven't got zombie pigmen, you know that. I didn't kill my pigmen with zombies. I killed them with good old crushing.
Knight has a crush a zombie.
No! Okay, let's put up the... Let's put up the chests and label them.
But yeah, countryside stuff. Yeah, I guess it's...
Countryside stuff is definitely similar. When you're bored, you're just gonna do shit like...
Yeah.
I mean... Yeah. So yeah, Zeb, what's another countryside thing people did in the USA? Just like...
Rodeos.
We don't really do rodeos here. Yeah, that's different.
Trying to beat trains.
What?
Do you not know about this?
No.
It's this really, really bad thing that people do. That's basically they try and drive across train tracks. And the closest person to getting hit by the train wins.
Oh, that. I think you'd probably do that more because okay. So first of all, most rail lines where I came from were either derailed or still, you know, in regular use, and also even on regional rails, German trains are quite fast. So
High-speed
you
rail.
don't
a
really
lot of
dodge them.
countryside trains are cargo.
Yeah, that's not the case in our time. So like people don't actually we don't do that because our trains don't suck as much. Also, hey Claire, yeah.
Also, our teens don't drive cars.
True.
Also because they can't afford them.
That as well.
That as well, yeah, but like also just to be clear here, yeah.
To be clear here, is yeah.
We don't have cars. It's like we can't afford it, but also you don't really get a license that fast. So That's just that. You you didn't actually kill them, but you induced them to killing themselves. No, Lena, my Pikmin died for the glory of the Red Army at the Battle of Bulbograd. You said it yourself.
I did collecting frogs a lot.
Mm.
When I was bored.
Why frogs?
Because we had a pond,
I mean, I like...
so I collect frogs from the surrounding waters and sit them at our pond.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
And we had a lot of frogs in the pond. And one time a snake. And then the one bird came, which I don't know how it's called in English. Stork?
Stork.
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 Yeah, and then there was no snake anymore.
That is... It's just, you know, dark.
It's not dark, it's white.
I know
actually.
people that I know some people did explode frogs here with cigarettes, so that was a thing.
I heard it from my father, but I never did that.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Frogs are nice, I wouldn't kill them. But I know people do it because it's funny. So for everyone who doesn't know what this means, what we want to say with that is, so if you put a cigarette into the mouth of a frog and you light it, they just instantly suck up the whole cigarette because frogs, when they open their mouth, they can just suck air in. Yeah. I don't have anything more to say.
That was a generation before mine where people did that.
Yeah. So,
And maybe boar, but I don't need to explode frogs. Unless they're
Do you guys ever like? What was it? Not explode frogs, but ever like hear about people like exploding seagulls?
No.
Oh, because
that sounds so British.
Well, one because they're sky rats. Like pigeons are cute. Pigeons grew up around humans. Pigeons were domesticated.
Yeah.
So pigeons are nice. But seagulls, I mean, the red eyes, the fact that they literally just shit wherever they want, and they shit on you all the time, especially if you're close by the coast, which is kind of hard to get away from on an island. But yeah, so apparently they can't release gas, so either through burping or farting or something like that.
So you
know, if you give them some food with something like baking soda on, so that, you know, when it comes into contact with the stomach acid of the seagull, it produces a gas, and because the gas can't go anywhere, it
Kaboom.
yeah, kaboom. Kind of disgusting. Also very illegal.
Obviously.
Would not advise doing it.
Yeah, it's probably not very fun.
But still, I don't like seagulls.
Yeah, but there's like a difference between not liking seagulls and making
Yeah.
them explode.
It just frogs are cute. Stress. Thank you, but probably misspelled it. I do not care. I mean, that's actually, you know, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of, you know, countryside activities that just involve killing animals.
Yeah. And smoking various plant materials for fun.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was a thing. Like, if you could make it into something smokable, people will be like, inhale that ganja.
I think my grandma, so the part of my grandparents, they live on the farm in the countryside. I think So she sometimes went mushroom picking. I think a couple of times apparently she's picked the wrong ones and
Happens.
got it a little bit.
Happens. Happy grandma, I say.
Depends on the dosage, but yes.
Well, I don't think you're really controlling the dosage when you don't know what it is or mistake it.
You more like hope for the right dosage. So how many stuff of spruce do we need?
A lot.
Ah, planks? Yeah, right, there were planks. Why do I call them half slabs though? Or slabs?
I don't know.
I have to have it come from somewhere. It's,
So I just put up everything I need in terms of, material. So
oh yeah,
if anyone
another
wants to...
countryside activity. Yeah. Biking to the next village, climbing on hay balls, and then scream shit at them.
I guess, yeah, that's true. I mean, we also jumped into, the corn. Like, when someone, when they harvested and there was, a lot of corn inside of, the storage. And, you could jump into that. Was fun.
So, like, how many...
Jonesy has been doing it. So I've been booping I'm going to make you jealous. So I've been booping the kitties on the snoot as a gesture of endearment, and Jonesy has been doing it back. Sometimes when she comes up to me, put my face close to her, she'll touch her nose to mine like a greeting. Last night she was lying on my arm with her head raised up, looking at me, so I lowered my face. She booped my nose and laid her head down and went to sleep. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, fuck. She's so cute. Those two are so cute. I want to... I definitely need to visit you at one point and just cuddle cats. I mean, you know what? At least on Monday I might be. I'm from Monday onwards I'm in a place. My grandma has a cat, and I'm gonna visit the old lady. I probably post some pictures of her.
So...
I do wonder though if my grandma will ask me again if I know if she has a cat.
405.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's begin the...
Okay. I guess you can do that. They're still a bit skittish around other people. Really want to teach them to be more affectionate with strange. That will come with time. Cats need to grow into stuff.
Spruce logs.
We need a lot of them, I know.
Yeah, I did some already. I think we have enough for these stripped ones.
Yeah, but then we need even more spruce, just to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
There's a fuck ton of spruce, so I guess I just get to,
Yeah, please do. Oh, I need more access. So I brought 200 spruce with me already.
Oh, but that's already a lot. But
Well, that's roughly half of the stripped ones. Material
you
acquisition.
need spruce
fee.
slabs. Yeah, the sewer. I actually put up boxes at the construction site for the shrine, with detailing how much of each I need. So if you want to fill up the boxes, feel free to do that. Getting myself to access and time to Oh well. But you know what? At least we're getting somewhere with Baldur's Gate 3.
True.
So I hope this, after, we cleaned up some stuff from last year with, this January and February probably. I do hope that Wednesday will get open for other projects like Grandia 2 and more Monster Hunter actually.
Did you finish Act 1 in BG3?
I think we are done. We just defeated, Moonrise Towers, and we're like, oh yeah, the
Moonrise Towers Act 2.
Yeah, that's Act
That's
2.
Act 2?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. That means we are over halfway through the game.
Yes, basically.
Probably. I mean, there's a lot of content for Act
Yeah.
3.
Okay, good. It's not really the problem. It's just like, oh shit, I was like, okay, is it actually just starting? Because like, here's the thing, I know Moonrise Towers felt already like quite significant. So like, and like, but then the twist was like, oh, it's definitely already only going somewhere now, and now it's like, okay, so yeah, the feeling wasn't wrong because I know they said something like it's only going up to level 12 or so.
Yes.
We're already level 9, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
so they
there's-
designed it so that you spend a decent amount of time at level 12 in Act 3.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You shouldn't be arriving at level 12, but you should be like level 9 or 10 or something like
Then
that.
we are definitely on track. That seems fine.
Yeah.
I would say, to be honest, I've used a mod that allows you to get higher levels, and it does improve the experience a lot. But that's just my opinion.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised as much. Like, here's the thing. Let me put it like this. I know a lot of people claim 5th edition is best played around levels 9 to 12, which I wouldn't object. I actually generally agree. But the way the game is designed, I can totally see how just getting overpowered is probably a lot more fun.
It is
Instead
kind of fun.
Yeah. But yeah, we're building, I think we're starting to build a shrine now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many more locks do we need?
I will look it up soonish.
No, just you have it in there. So can you please just hey,
Yeah,
could you please go to the thingy and see how many are there so that we know how many more spruce locks I need to bring?
okay. So we have 64. Get the calculator.
Head math is for head people.
We're at exactly 200.
Okay, then I did that right.
And we need 200 more, a bit over 200 more. So basically,
And then 5.
wait, 5, yeah. You are
Okay.
dead on the money. That's impressive.
Yes. I can count. Sometimes. At least some of the time I can count.
Some of the time.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be streaming stuff instead of...
Yeah, I want to start building on the temples, on shrines. So I need to check my the things I laid out for it. So I need some stuff. Oh, hey. Oh, it is. Is that a JoJo skin? Thought so. I was like, yeah, wait. A stone ocean enthusiast. Very, very cultured. Let's just take some stone, clean stone, and start building. Also, what a meme response. Holy shit, is that the JoJo Minecraft skin? That's what I'm saying. I'm the person with the Tohu Minecraft skin. You go. Okay, let's just put some more down.
Yeah, I should have made enough clean stone.
Yeah, I did a bunch of that.
No, I did. You said I should make clean stone, remember?
Yeah, but I also did mined some.
Yeah. You don't mind them, though. We don't
Yeah.
have Silk Touch yet.
Yeah, I mean, like we mined the cobble and then...
Yeah. We never have enough cobble. But I am too proud to make a cobble factory. So...
Mm-hmm.
Like a cobblestone generator. I want to mine stuff. I want to find copper and lapis. So.
You know what?
Hmm?
I wish Minecraft had some more mechanics like Monster Hunter. Like there were some bigger monsters and good combat to defeat them, and you could build stuff out of their remains. I like that.
I mean, you can do similar stuff, technically. You can kill skeletons and make skeleton blocks. Like bone blocks. And you can make TNT blocks, and you could do stuff with the Wither Star to do. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So technically you can. But I
Yeah.
know what you need, more of that.
I've really been playing a lot of Monster Hunter lately. I don't know how much. I really don't know what kind of whiplash that would happen to me. Like, I'm gonna be gone soon, and then like for a week I can't play Frontier with you or Rise.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna be bad. Like,
Luckily, I'm not that motivated for Rise right now. Not for Rise, for Frontier right now. So I won't be at the end of G rank when you come back.
you know what? You say that now. I bet with you sometime next week you'll be like, I wanna finish.
But I need to finish Dragon's Dogma
Oh, yeah, true.
before
that's-
Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out. So that should be that.
Okay.
At least we have enough spruce now.
Thanks.
Hmm?
I said thanks because you made so much spruce.
Well, it took a while. Oh yeah, we have enough. Dark oak slabs. Oh, that will be a pain.
Yeah, that's good. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we definitely need dark oak.
And I will make more dark oak. Did I do that right? Need to check. Dun. Oh yeah, that was spruce. Good. After the dark oak.
Yeah, I guess I need to put up more boxes.
Dark oak slab.
Well, that shouldn't actually not be the biggest problem. So yeah, wonderfully. I love to see stuff being built here. You're all doing a great job actually. I can't wait to see, like, this is probably this is like kind of, I mean, this is actually the last update. The last update before January ends, and already great buildings on the server. And yeah, we are going to have we're going to have some I really wonder how the server will look like at the end of the year, when people keep building. I mean, I think Patrick Beyond wanted to make like he wanted to make a treehouse, and he had a foundation, but then he took that back. So I'm like, okay.
I think he's in Utah now, so.
Oh yeah, he moved to Utah. I forgot. I just wonder. Oh yeah. Yeah, he went to Utah and killed the natives, as he said. Okay, that was probably a bit dark.
But that's technically what he did. Yeah.
I love how we just are going to be like, yeah, I mean, no, he said that, but he also said it very, 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 very ironic.
Yes.
So, like, no, we don't have...
It was a jab on some history.
Yeah. He did the Mormon, quote unquote. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad if someone in the future finds this and be like, and then you know, somewhere in the future there's gonna be like this big debate, maybe brought by, you know, I'm probably gonna be caught up in some form of shitstorm in the future, and then people will be like, someone on her server said they did a U-turn, and I'm just sitting here being like, oh god.
Alright, I'm gonna head out now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tired.
No problem.
Take some
Bye.
good rest. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, if Zeb is now gone, we only have 3 people. We could also stream some rice and hunt more Kezu.
I don't think Ruben has rice.
I don't
have it.
more of a joke on like we could do it and you go insane again. Ah yes.
20% calf drops. I hate you.
Hey, that's better than the 70%. Oh yeah, it will totally drop.
I mean, if everything breaks and Vicky 3 will always crash because of shipping lanes, we should just play Dominions and bore everyone.
Oh my god. Okay, Dominions is probably gonna be fire actually.
Okay, well, why?
I mean, if we're gonna play it on a high level, people will be like, I don't have no idea what is going
How
on.
would we play it on a high level?
We won't, but maybe we could reach a high level?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I always wanted like a big group to play Dominions with, but it will probably never happen.
Yeah.
Repic on your streams.
Yeah.
I mean, the big problem is just that, you know, it's Dominions. There's Dominion 6 now.
Yes, there's Dominion 6 now. That's true.
Did someone remove the fucking pillar here?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Maybe an Enderman.
Ah. Let me just chart it out again.
Like people always say they like to play strategy games, to play Dominions with me.
Yeah, have bad people swarm the enemy. I mean, honestly, visually it's probably gonna be appealing anyway. There was a pillar there. Online fandom is like a naval arms race. People threaten to kill each other over ships. Fuck, that's actually true. Online fandom is like early Christian Alexandria. People threaten to kill each other over canon disputes. That's also true. The more things change, the more things stay the same. As it says.
Remember the whole movement of going back to some weird ancient time where everything was better?
Oh, that is just so old, actually.
Yeah. Then you go into old magazines from like 1950 or something.
Yeah, like, remember the 50s where the world was in order? Magazines from the 1950s. Masculinity is under attack and threatened. We need to go back. No, shit, no, seriously, that's actually what happens. Like, it's hilarious. I mean, it's
I think there was
obvious that-
stuff about that even in the 20s at least as well.
because that's the thing. By design, patriarchy and masculinity has always needs to be under attack, so it can reinforce the power dynamics to save itself.
Are you
It's
guys
always
going on about the recent polling about, what was it, how Gen Z, so there's starting to be quite a bit of a difference between left and right, average leanings between
it was just
men and
a
women?
general thing,
Okay.
but yeah, that was
Okay,
also a
just
thing
general.
where I'm like, yeah, that's, I mean, no shit that happens. Like, a lot of older people just, I think the worst part is that a lot of them have not been realizing how, algorithms work, or do, actually place, restrictions on algorithms. Because, let me just be clear here. A lot of older people are generally more left. Or, are not as terminally ill online, or as some younger generations are. I generally had, better discuss. Like, I've been a few times, down at my relatives, and like, I'd say I'm generally coming from like a more left leaning family, but about social topics and shit, you can have way more better discussions with elder people. This is what I noticed, and was like, yeah, especially the older ones. But then when I saw that graph, I was like, oh yeah, no shit, because like, here's the thing, we've known this since Gamergate, actually, that algorithms and YouTube pledged to do better, but I'm coming back at this. Because they just seek, they were just meant for engagement, and you know what? One of the best engagement machines in human history is literally making, especially white young guys angry that they have, they have not gotten some sort of privilege that they apparently should have gotten. And that just keeps them in the machine. Like, the way algorithms were set up to garner advertisement was just literally playing right into the hands of just right-wingers. And they still do. Like, it is astounding that to this day, we basically just get certain platitudes, because the worst part that we have is that the rift between, being terminally ill online and, being kind of grounded in reality between generations is, like, it's fucking gigantic. It's a Mariana Trench of discrepancy. Like, old generations might see that there could be problems, but they will not, for the love of God, be able to visualize just how much hatred and in which ways hatred gets, flung around on the internet is actually there. Like, for them, it is unimaginable that something, like, for example, fucking Star Wars could literally be a recruitment tool for the fucking alt-right. They can't imagine that this is, like, actually,
It sounds stupid.
I mean, it is, like, you'd think, when you grew up, like an older generation, you were confronted with, right-wingers and a lot of hatred in a lot of more the old-fashioned way. They were organized in clans. They got, their missions from, some elder that was just like, you're gonna go out and kill some, the fascists was like, go out and kill some Jews, or the N-word now, because, that's literally how a lot of them operated in the shadows, where they could just be like that. But literally, 10 years ago, with the advent of Gamergate and how the right recruit online, and, what the sentiments already were in a lot of gaming spaces, it has just changed so insanely drastical that a lot of people just do not understand how someone who is, might even on their own not even be that much of, a right-wing personality, still fosters mentalities, and especially young men and young adults, that an algorithm, algorithms will make the link. When they see, some guy just rants about frustration with women, and that could be like misinformed or just emotional. It's the typical thing on YouTube where you could say someone might just be emotional in the moment and just rants about that, and on its own, if you especially know the person and it would, not be on an online platform, it would maybe even something you could just talk about. Well, that's stuff that the algorithm will be like, I have a lot more other people doing the same thing, but with even more sinister stuff, but those get reclicked. Because, again, right-wingers are a cult, especially online right-wingers. And the thing about cult mentality, and especially cult dynamics, is, and this is so crucial to this whole thing, why the algorithm loves right-wingers, is that cults need to reaffirm themselves constantly so that their worldview does not break apart. This is so insanely crucial for the online, decentralized right, that they just can't simply function without it. Well, now, that means a lot of them just pump out endless slog, endless repeating of the same talking points, because a lot of the stuff they say just fails on impact with reality. And
Also, one funny thing was, like, did you see the whole thing about how it was the MAGA stuff against Taylor Swift?
No, I'm not doing that to me. I'm not doing that to myself. It's just, again, one of the things is they have to constantly repeat that to themselves. So they also seek that out, meaning you prime an audience that just and the algorithm again wants audiences that continuously come back. Okay? That continuously come back and keep watching things to the end. Meaning, well, they really, really fucking love right-wing content. It's just what it is. They really fucking love right-wing content. And, yeah, that's why, to this day, especially, maybe in, the English, like, in the English-speaking world, I do know, YouTube has definitely probably cleaned up the algorithm as well. But similar to, when Facebook was, tasked with get all the fascist shit off your website or, out of the algorithm that, because it was promoted so bigly all over the globe. Well, the American right-wing fascist shit did vanish to a degree. But you can probably say what comes now, because in many other countries that are not speaking English, the algorithm was not retrained or reprogrammed to catch fascist talking points. Meaning now when I, for example, open YouTube, and you need to keep in mind, I have I have a whole script blocker in my browser. When I go onto YouTube, they know nothing about me. And what is something I consistently see on the main page for me? Fucking AfD videos. Packaged as if they aren't, but it's just full-on right-wing propaganda. Because again, all of these companies do not adjust their algorithms for different languages than English. Because they only really fear repercussion in the USA when it goes too far. And that is just key. And this is why nowadays, a lot of young people follow people like Andrew Tate, who's like, human trafficker and rapist. But to
allegedly.
Allegedly. I need to say that.
Not really allegedly, but
he literally got caught, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Not allegedly anymore. Convicted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it if I can legally say convicted and not allegedly.
Okay, convicted is such a nice word, honestly. Anyway, what is that?
What is wet?
That.
Bamboo stuff.
Yeah, it's bamboo stuff. I want to knock it over.
Yes, but then the
shouldn't do
person up there
I
would
shouldn't
die.
do it, but I want to. Hello. Yeah, I want to knock you over. Ah, no.
Why are all the bees getting trapped in the bamboo?
The bamboo is a flower.
Is it? Oh, for fuck's sake! I need to move my bamboo farm.
I want to bamboozle them. Yeah, that's true. I want to bamboozle them.
I mean, if I figure out how to make a semi-automatic flying machine, I could do an automated bamboo farm.
$64 and 32, 94, 96.
But that was a very, very heavy topic for,
Yeah, it is
for
because
late at night.
I mean,
I was like, Dominions. I want to play Dominions. The necessary perpetual state for masculinity to be in crisis to perpetuate patriarchy whilst everyone under it suffers. Also right-wing algorithms. Or like right-wing promoting algorithms.
yeah, shit, right? Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
It's so fun hearing the bamboo fall down. It's like.
Oh.
Now to build a new bamboo farm that's far away from the bees because the bees kept on dying there. I guess that's why a bunch of them died.
When Bill Clinton's vice president dances called it the algorithm. You know how nice it would have been if he won the election back in the day? And not, the Republicans literally stealing it. Like,
Oh, Al Gore.
literally fucking stealing it. Yeah.
Aw, I wish we had them.
I mean, I don't know how much better it would have been,
It-
or if the better there would have led to much worse in other places, but we can hope.
I mean, yeah, I know. Would Al Gore have been that much better? Yeah. We're talking about versus Bush Jr.
No, I'm not talking about like, is he specifically the better choice, but more like, would have been making him president led to a much different future.
Yeah, a bit. At least on green stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. But maybe the repercussion wave would be harder.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
It,
Like, I don't know.
it at least would have been a chance. There's at least a chance, or more of a chance, really.
Yeah, but maybe it would also have been like a lot better. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I can hope. It's like, I hope people will play Dominions with me.
Ah, yes.
It's a fun game. You need to think and plan and script armies.
You definitely need to do that.
For the first 5 rounds of auto battle. It's fun.
If money wasn't an issue, would you ever get like a handhold like PC, sort of like, like the Steam Deck or something like that?
I probably wouldn't. At least I have right now no reason.
What was the question again?
If money wasn't an issue, would you ever get like one of the handheld like gaming PCs, so something like a
you
RTX?
don't mean the Switch because we already have a Switch.
Don't mean the Switch.
maybe? I mean, like,
It makes a bit more sense if you're traveling and not
it's
on the Switch.
here's the thing. Yeah, it's like I already have a Switch. It would be more like, yeah, I guess more Switch.
Switch 2, which is apparently coming out sometime this year, maybe?
We don't have.
I-
Here's the thing. I'm going to look into that when it's done. And let me just be clear here. A lot of people have like. Here's the thing. Okay, there's literally just one person I know who has ever predicted a Nintendo console, like, to the point, and it was the Switch that I know of, and. I don't have contact with him anymore because, for obvious reason, because he went down the old right pipeline. That was
Oh.
yeah. But like the switch to apparently LCD only. Here's the thing. Maybe, but like yeah, the thing is just we do not really have an idea what it even is going to be or when or what. Like, you know, maybe next week they're just going to announce it. But keep in mind, the last time they announced the console, there was way more shebang about that. So again, I am not going. I'm gonna be just very honest. The absolute most lukewarm take. I will only believe in the Switch 2 when I see it, and even then, I will tell people they should just curb their enthusiasm about just a straight upgrade. I have other reasons why other Switch games. I mean, OLED is apparently pretty good. Here's the thing. They basically made the Switch OLED because it was just cheaper to make at that time. So, again, who knows? We do not have actual confirmation on the Switch. And, like, there have been people, you know, quote-unquote, leaking all the time that have been also wrong. So, you know, I wouldn't read too much into it now. When it happens, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And again, I will keep telling people they should be way more because again, I think a lot of people will with an absolute with absolute certainty are currently there to they just think about what they want for the Switch, okay? They are literally there being like, oh yeah, the Switch 2 is going to be this and that and so much powerful. Nintendo's going to make a console that is not going to be as powerful as you want it to be. I doubt they will get full PlayStation 4 power even. Probably stronger than the Switch 1, but we will see. But I guarantee you, Nintendo will add some new feature and it's not going to be a straight power upgrade. Because that's just how Nintendo works. And I mean, I made a tweet today about the joke that it's gonna be the Switch U, and it's going to be an attachable, you know, how's it called? It's gonna be an attachable screen with, you know, some extra power that you plug into your Switch that you attach on the top. Which, you know, here's the thing, they would do that if they think it's worthwhile. I mean, yeah, you would maybe double your processing power by plugging in new hardware, but they would do that.
So you want to bamboo closer to our beast so that they fly over and die.
Sorry.
If they do, I will remove it.
Okay. You can steal my bamboo if you want to.
If I need bamboo, I will just make an automatic farm somewhere.
Yeah.
Outside of a permanently loaded thing, because bamboo is growing like crazy.
Yeah. I'm just going to make a Switch 2 with a 47 RTX and 112 GB of RAM of fully retrospective and 3. You heard it here first. They wouldn't they? Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. Nintendo always had, at least, with someone like Miyamoto at the helm, they always had the mentality that they need to do something unique, else their consoles are not really worth it to get. Because, yeah, I get it to a degree.
They learned the wrong lesson from the wrong things, basically.
I mean, I think to a degree this also just comes down to the fact that a lot of people still working at Nintendo are old designers that definitely want to experiment because, coming soon, the Switch Up. Actually, that's definitely a name they would go for. Like,
Yeah, that's actually quite a cool name.
that is also a Nintendo name. That is so a Nintendo name, actually. The Switch Up. Because, like, you fold it up now. So, remember how they added, they made a patent for a new dual screen handheld? With removable, top screen? Mark my words. That might be the case. And it's like...
I think there was also an announcement that, or a quote unquote leak that there might be a PS Vita 2.
I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna be the case. Like, let me be clear here. I do not think Sony would definitely burn itself on making a new handheld. Like, they have enough resources right now to just, maybe have like a dot or semi-dot going around. Because the PlayStation 5 by the way, one thing that when people say, oh, a crash is coming, the PlayStation 5 was the first month.
Yeah, we had that often enough.
I wanted to say it had literally January was the best month in Japan. Okay, yeah.
I can't hear it anymore.
Okay, if it's coming, I don't know. I mean, returning to dual screens is like the convergent evolution of the crap. I mean, okay, here's the thing about dual screens. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do like them on handhelds. Like, okay,
I do like them on PCs.
What?
I do like them on PCs.
Yeah, okay, those dual screens, but I mean more like, the folding stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. The problem from the 3DS was, it tried, how's it called again? It tried 3D with, shit resolution and also small, screens and just had one slider pad. That was the main problem.
I thought the main problem was that there were too many Game Boys at this point and not very many interesting games.
Oh, that's actually also kind of true, but yeah, even the Wii U was basically an attempt at the home. Yes, yeah. I bet with you, they are currently looking at they looked at the Switch of the last years and definitely thought about how do we slap a second screen on there. And I know a lot of people will fucking scream internally, like, oh no, don't do that again. But the reality is, Nintendo's gonna do that. Nintendo's just gonna do that if they want to, because for them, having a console where they can just be like, hey, the upper, you need to keep in mind, the Switch already is a tablet in the screen. If they can just detach that, put it in a dock, and you have your, another screen in your hands, they will do that. I should have not taken other slabs, but well.
If you need more dark wood, there is more in the chest. I'm making even more dark wood. Tell me when you have enough dark wood.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, good night, Dasu. Have a good sleep well. You and Emily too. Everything all right?
I'm bored.
Why?
I'm chopping dark wood. That's why I'm bored.
I guess, yeah, you're right. I just need to...
So to remedy that, I will chop more dark wood.
Yeah, we're making a nice little... Well, this is looking more and more like something that is going to be built at some point.
For that, the stream is very nice, right? To
Oh,
play
yeah.
with Minecraft again.
I mean, better than, you know, suffering through Kizu.
I want suffering through the swamps of Cetis.
Uh,
I won't even play Elmo. Please play with me.
are you so delusional already?
Yeah.
You just want to play it at any cost now.
Yeah.
That's not good, you know? Oh, fuck, I need polished basalt.
Yeah,
Oh.
that won't happen.
What? Oh, God.
It's the same like my dominions will not happen.
Can you just... Why?
It's fun.
And now the people that would have basalt are gone. Damn. You maybe want to join me in getting basalt?
No. I'm way too depressed.
It would be fun.
It won't be fun hopping over lava blocks and stuff, even though I need basalt and magma blocks and everything, but I get more dark wood because you still haven't told me we have enough dark wood. So I'm getting
Yeah,
more dark wood.
Yes, you're doing well.
Yay.
But I know it's stressful for you, okay? Don't be too discouraged.
Do we have enough dark wood yet?
I don't know. I need to check, okay?
Please do.
Come here for a second, though. I need it. Better.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Ouch. There's more dark wood.
I think I did what she wanted.
Check about dark wood.
Yeah, I will do that as well.
Playing Dominions 5.
Oh my god!
Ooh, you could set up a server if you're over there. We could play Dominions 5 every evening, like 2 turns.
Dark oak, maybe we have enough of those. Yeah, we have had enough of those.
There's more dark wood because you didn't label them in a good order.
No. Oh.
Okay.
No.
Because
I
there's
think...
spruce again.
Yeah, but dark oak, we have enough of that.
Okay.
I just need 81 stripped dark oak blocks. Those are so little that I just didn't write them up because I can just make them so fast, you know? Those are not the big amounts of stuff I need.
What do you need?
I need basalt. And it's literally just 23 polished basalt.
Yeah, not today.
I'm gonna get it.
No.
Why? You know what I'm going to...
You will die in the nether.
Then protect me, help me.
I can't protect you from lava pits.
Okay, you know what? I do just need 23 fucking basalt. I will get that and polish it because you know what we then have when it's done? A Torii gate.
Fine.
You see? It's fine. We don't have the redwood yet, so you know.
So now we need a new topic that isn't overly stressful.
Yeah. Chat, it is your time.
We're still watching Unwanted Undead Adventure.
Oh yeah, Unwanted Undead Adventure is really good actually. Like, hey, you want like the thing that angers me a bit
I can't say much about it because I'm biased because I read the manga first. So.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just put it like that. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Like, here's the thing: if you think this season has a surprising amount, basically 2 of fantasy anime that are not that shit, and don't follow the typical tropes of isekai and other stuff, add a third one to it. Because here's the thing: I know no one talks about Unwanted Undead Adventurer, but like they're 5 episodes in, and I guess they had done not really. Yeah, like you need to squint to notice it. Stuff like fan service, and everyone behaves like a normal person. Like the protagonist, like has a, literally has a best friend. She's a fucking adult NEET with kind of big breasts, but not overly big breasts, like not even cartoonishly big breasts, but the typical woman you think would be sexualized, but hasn't happened yet. And he's literally not weird around her. They're just adults. They're literally just adults talking and having normal adult problems. Okay, normal adult problems. He became undead, and she's like, I can use you for research. Also help him, but she's a bit unhinged. That makes her pretty good. But like, they're well written, and no one talks about it. It's like, yeah, The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. Good show this season. You can actually watch that. It's legitimately good. I like her already. I was like, what, the fact that they do not fuck her up, it's just like, and like, I guess in the current episode, there's like one, female character where you could say it.
Did you already watch it? Because you said you were going to watch it, so. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Oh wait, really? He's gone? He just doesn't answer.
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, basically, there is one where you could say what she does, like basically, there's this one scene where, she just takes off her coat, and you could be like, oh, is this quote unquote maybe a bit for fancy, but like the whole situation is also like, her existence and what she does is a mystery, and how she behaves. And I think it's just really interesting how this show just really well just goes around all these fucking tropes. Or if anything similar happens, it's just done so much better, and like with much more meaning behind it. Like this one person in the new episode.
We have basalt.
Oh, thank you. Can you polish some basalt for me?
No.
Then I will do that. I'm going to polish my basalt. Sounds like a euphemism. I mean, I guess to a degree. But yeah, she's good. She's definitely good. Unwanted Undead Adventurer. You probably I guess probably people are going to like it. It's legitimately good. And it's a shame that no one talks about it. Like, yeah. Just flat out, no one talks about it. Can you polish my basalt? Not in front of Naughty. Oh no! No! Stop that.
Technically, you're cutting basalt.
Actually, yeah, I'm not really polishing it.
You're slicing it in several pieces. Ouch.
What happened?
I fell.
Oh, I thought you cut yourself in real life.
No.
Good. I'm very much concerned about you. Also, please don't hurt yourself when I'm gone. No, now that I actually think about it, yeah, please watch out for yourself. Like, I know you're sometimes very prone to doing stupid shit. And I'm not here to help you, so,
I will burn myself on cheese.
Yeah, will you be okay, Konya?
Oh god, yeah, you will. I teach you. Oh no! Oh no! I teach you how to make grilled cheese sandwiches, but also I left you the melting cheese. You're going to make cheese bombs and burn yourself. No! So I need to use that up before you go. I go. Okay.
Okay.
I am way too much concerned about this.
Also, I'm probably gonna head now.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay, yeah.
soon is your time anyway.
Yeah. Okay, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Aha.
I'm making the trapdoors. So, now that room is gone, can we now talk about the Minions 5?
Yes, I guess we
For
can.
like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, I still built the Tory Gate. No, I mean seriously, that sounds fine. Oh god, I really wish we had more people to play Dominions 5 with, actually. It's such a great game. And honestly, I think if we actually got a whole group of people,
That would be fun.
it would probably also be fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. This would probably be fun to watch.
True. I think I talked too much about wanting to play Dominions 5, so now I can't talk about Dominions 5 anymore. I broke myself.
Did I? I feel I made a mistake.
Well,
Look.
that's bound to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Spruce trapdoors should be done. Spruce planks and deep slate slabs.
Nice. PS Vita does it does? I thought it only worked over the PlayStation 3 store, but they kept it alive. Good for them. I tuned into the Dominion stream. I mean, you could also play a Dominion stream if you want to. It's
Yeah.
not that hard, actually.
Well, we're all bad by default.
That's just because you don't spam. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
what?
play, you just spam more shit.
Huh? What?
I
What's going
know.
on?
I don't know even.
But you said things. You've said
Yes, and my brain just stopped working. I hate this.
We're on the topic of Dominions 5, and that we're all bad at it.
Yeah.
Because neither of us has played it much, because a 1v1 isn't that fun. It's not a 1v1 game. It's more of a, I don't know, 6 to 8 nations generally doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would definitely be the case. That is just 6 to 8 nations just doing stupid shit. That would definitely be the stream overall.
We could make it more beginner friendly and do stuff like, I don't know, no elves.
Why no elves? I thought Irma is the problem.
No, armor is a problem if you're a noob and play armor, because then you're dead.
Everyone will kill you.
Everyone will kill you. Because you're armor. I would play armor. I would like everybody to try to kill me.
Die. Yes.
I'm already dead.
Try it, assholes.
But as far as I know, like low skill players like us will have problems with elves. So maybe no elves.
I mean, honestly, the UI and the minions is like all right. It's just understanding the mechanics is probably harder actually. I don't trust any of debit cards since the hack. Everybody on Irma Owaimo shit. Nani! But yeah,
I mean, to be fair to Sony, that's the hacks you know about because they're transparent about it. All the
More.
other more transparent. The other companies generally won't tell you when they're hacked.
yeah, a lot of them don't. That's like not good, you know? Definitely not good. But I mean, still.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to play middle age. We could play early age or late age.
Yeah. Oh, they gave you Infamous. Yeah, we in Germany, we got Little Big Planet. To be fair, Little Big Planet is a fun game. I'm not that mad.
Oh, we're alone on the server.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. I noticed. I should have known, but I noticed now.
Right. You're right, they left. I do wonder though, how many people actually started playing Infamous due to them getting it from the reward as from the hack, and then just actually becoming fans of the series.
Infamous second son, first girl, and third. and third non-binary, I guess.
Infamous second son, first girl sounds like a transition timeline. Ah.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Infamous fourth dad.
It was great advertising for Infamous 2. Yeah, actually, yeah, probably.
Never played it.
It's actually a pretty fun game. Like,
But I have so many fun games already. You know?
Yeah.
What is it about? Is it about shooting again?
No, you're a superhero and you can.
Do I shoot again?
No, actually
Good.
not. You smack people with electric powers, and you can surf on cable
Okay.
wires.
And what do I do?
Well, the first game is all about are you going to be nice or evil, and the second game is you hang around with your best friend and play Space Invaders. I'm not kidding. The second one had like such a good mission editor. People just made Space Invaders in it.
Huh. Yeah, but I still don't know what I do in the game.
I mean, technically it's literally just, you're a superhero. Yeah, you can zap them with electric powers, that's true. I mean, you do superhero stuff, like there's a problem and a villain, and you foil their plans. It's...
But more like comic hero stuff.
Well, comic hero, but you know what, with the question, like, if comic heroes were real, like, what would they face? And then there are, like, a lot more
Billionaires who are
superheroes.
perpetually grounded, so you can't hurt them with your electric powers.
Yeah.
I guess.
True.
Yeah, but I still want to play Dragon's Dogma because I want to play Lost Odyssey afterwards because I haven't played that yet. And Dragon's Dogma is actually shaping up to be really fun.
Oh yeah.
The beginning is kind of.
What if?
I don't like the class system because, you technically should level everything there. So I'm a bit. Eh.
I get that. I get that. I mean,
I'm too much of an RPG player.
yeah. Dragon's Dogma took a ludicrous and comical degree. Yeah, big into moral choices. Yeah, that was like saint or demon, no in between. It was really a bit weird. The parents of superheroes be like, if you use your electric powers in the house again, you're grounded. Oh yeah, I know you would come around to Dragon's Dogma like a while, but I think what clicked for you was you had a mission of clearing out a fortress.
Yeah.
And basically what happened is that
I needed to go to stone mine or something. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. You had to head through a stone mine because it was the only way south.
I needed to go through there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through there, and there were, how were they called again? I call them trolls, but ogres.
It was ogres, yeah.
Ogres it was. It's really funny, because I hear the English voices and the German translations, and the Hobgoblin, for example, is translated as Waldschrat, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, and goblins are kobolds, and like...
Okay, that makes sense, because we use them the other way around.
Yeah, but like, no, kobolds are not...
No. The words we use for those in German are the other way around.
Okay, yeah.
Like, meaning-wise. So I went through there, thought, oh, that isn't worth it yet. Made the mission, but go through the mines. Got through the fortress. And then there was like an open field in the fortress itself with 2 small ballista types shooting exploding arrows and 2 cyclopses. That was fun.
Yeah.
So I got on top of the ballistas and killed them, and there was another cyclops, and then I killed all the cyclopses. And then I killed the goblin boss, who jumped out of window and ran away into a tunnel. Ran away? Yeah, correct. Because for him the end of the world is nigh, and we will kill each other all anyway, so I don't know what his deal was yet. And then I turned back and killed every ogre in the mine. The 3 ones.
Huh.
And then I did some cool stuff. And there were skeletons. Well, mostly zombies. The second time I went there were skeletons. But I still don't know how most of my stats work. I only know upgrading to Holy Knight and getting a mace wasn't the best idea, except against skeletons and highly armored foes. Yeah. And otherwise I can't concentrate anymore because Nya is watching a video on the sides and it's really distracting.
Sorry. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma is... I mean, here's the thing. Dragon's Dogma is like one of those games, I'd say... I wonder if there are a bunch of people now who are like, actually grabbing an old copy of, Dark Arisen, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox version.
I have to say, even though there are several systems I don't like in the game, how they're done RPG-wise, the design paradigm of the game itself is great, and it's something that's missing from the industry as a whole.
Yeah. Like, I think that this is what I wanted to talk about. Like, the irony of Dragon's Dogma is that I wonder if there are like, people coming into the, like, trying the first game out, coming into the series and think from seeing Dragon's Dogma 2 and how people talk about it, that this was like, oh, this was Capcom's big RPG series, like with a lot of polish, and not that Dragon's Dogma 1 is a horribly janky and like almost indie RPG type game that, experiments more than whatever it's just a weird little game. Like it's unique, it's janky, and it just gives no fucking shits about what was a convention at the time.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's like, you look at stuff like, I think you could at best compare it to Oblivion, and you'd think like, you could see like, with Oblivion, they still try to make like a world simulation, but then just took like a sharp turn left to being like, oh, we can just fake it. While, Dragon's Dogma just was like, how about we literally double down on the actual European medieval fantasy and making it even more weird and in your face. Like, again, you're in those mines and you run over ogres. And you can't defeat those ogres.
You can, but
Yeah, but
it takes a long time.
Yeah, unless you have fire, because ogres burn really good. And like, yeah, and they just...
Not like me. I went there, you have like one pawn that's like your own and it levels with you, and 2 contract pawns, I call them right now. And I hadn't updated them since the beginning, so they were level 5 mages. You can imagine how long they...
Yeah, and it's like, you can just climb shit. If you reach it, you can climb it. Is this sensible? Who cares? You can do it. You can just climb on monsters and grab to their face and stab them. Is this a good idea? Who cares? It's cool. It's in the game.
Yeah.
That's just how this game rolls, and that's like...
It's dark. You need a lantern. Yay!
Yeah, it's actually dark. Like, I know people pointed to what Dragon's Dogma, when Dark Souls 2 came out and cut that feature. And, like, I'm not fully blaming the devs for being like, we couldn't get it done properly. I know, but also, I just love the fact that Dragon's Dogma just fucking did it. And was like, who cares? Is this going to be unbalanced and maybe unfun? I don't know. I don't care. Yeet yourself through the...
I mean, it's really easy.
It's really easy, yeah.
Oh.
What have you done?
I stripped the bark of the cherry tree. I need a new cherry tree.
Yes,
I mean, the last game we played that did that
yeah,
was Outward.
Yeah, Outward.
We
Outward
still-
is... It's similar, yeah.
We still want to explore it a bit and do some main story stuff and yeah. I really can't talk with your video. It's absolutely impossible. Please stop.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I think I just wanted to look some stuff up, okay?
I know, but I can't really. I can't.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It's done. Okay. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma is just like... It is just a weird...
I said the last game we played.
Yeah, it was Outward. Like, Outward is also like one of those games where it's like... It tries to be more Dark Souls from the combat, so you don't have like your 4 NPC party with you that chatters constantly. You can have like one friend joining in co-op. But it's also a game where, stuff is dark, and you definitely have like you need a lantern, and you can upgrade your lanterns, and enemies just might want to kill you, and all that stuff. And it's like, it's just, those games are just great because, I mean, I always say good games have bullshit, but also like stuff like that where the game just disrespects the player, and it's like, no, it's dark, you better have something on you to combat that darkness, or fuck you. There's no way around the darkness. That is just literally do. Just do. You can survive if you want to. Just fucking do it.
I actually think that neither Dragon's Dogma
No,
nor
Outward.
have gone far enough with the darkness.
I think the biggest problem there is like actually due to the fact that how should I say, rendering actual darkness, and most importantly, rendering light inside of that darkness is really not that easy.
I presume so.
It is like actually really fucking hard to do.
What
So
you
or just
could, like-
plan your journey better. Sleep until morning. Set out at first. It's like yeah, you can do that. It's just like where a game world is not designed around the player, but designed to be a world, and then it's like just fucking. It's so good. Actually makes you think about how you're traveling. I think Dragon's Dogma is probably a bit easier there than Outwards.
I
but
actually forget in Dragon's Dogma often that it's night or that I don't have my lantern out because I see enough stuff.
yeah,
That's my problem. I want it to be darker.
yeah, I get you. It's like damn
It's
it.
not like the lantern, like, you get enough oil, more than enough oil to replenish it and stuff. I just would like that the whole darkness and the lantern or light source generally would play a bigger role. That's what I wish, but in general, those kind of design they're gone for is great.
Yeah, it like Dragon's Dogma definitely feels like it wants to be a world, not just a game. Like I don't even know if this was if this actually planned. Like for example,
I don't know either, but that's why I'm thinking like they should take some things from Outward. Why do I have an auto map?
Yeah. I think
Take away my auto map. I want to orient myself on landmarks.
honestly, I don't know how much that will be in Dragon's Dogma 2, but like I can totally see Outward being a game that the lead designer of Dragon's Dogma is going to would play and love. It's very much in the same design mentality of fuck you, to take the world seriously. And that's the thing, games like that, no matter how rough they are, they can just pull you in because like there's so much about Dragon's Dogma, especially if you consider that this was like an open world game on the PlayStation 3. A time where a lot of games just did do even technical stuff differently. Like for example, animations were more rigid, not like they had separate different physical animation stuff where like an archer could like still bend their main body around and shoot backwards to a degree, which looks goofy, but fuck it, they're doing that. You can climb nearly everything. Like that would have that concept was not touched for like 10 years later.
And Daggerfall.
And Daggerfall, yeah, it's like this is literally Daggerfall, and then came Dragon's Dogma, and you're like, yeah, oh boy, you like this. Dragon's Dogma feels in a way like someone played early, Bethesda games and definitely wanted to double down on every simulations aspect of those. Kind of, yeah. And then you have also stuff like what do I talk about? Rain. I mean, and then you look at stuff like just the whole environment, or how technical. Like when you're in the city, I'd say Gran Soren is probably one of the best medieval towns, like cities designed in video game RPG history, period. I know people hold up other towns a lot, but let me just be clear here. There's little that feels as close to like actual medieval fantasy city like Gran Soren. And then they have other just like, it's just a really well designed town that still has some, bigger epic fantasy aspects similar to, stuff like Berserk and such, but it still feels way more like an actual place. And you have way more in terms of, how the city has actual, classes that are getting reflected inside of that. And then you also have stuff like, for example, and then you have the technical stuff that how, for example, most games, especially at that time, to save resources, just made buildings a block that you went to a door, had a prompt, and then loaded inside of the building. Stuff that also Skyrim and most Elder Scrolls games do, because that is just that's more sensible. There are not many genres, if you think about it. There are not many genres where you need to render glass because interactivity with a window isn't necessary. You have shooters, and that's basically it. And yet you go through Dragon's Dogma's Grand Thorin, and lo and behold, there are actual windows allowing you to see into the buildings and seeing the actual NPCs, and you just open the door and you're in the building. They didn't need to do that.
I mean, they didn't do it for all of the buildings, but
They
still.
didn't do- yeah, but there are so many that you just you walk through a town, and instead of wondering where stuff is, you just look, you turn around, you look into a window, oh right, yeah, that looks like an inn, that looks like a tavern, and you're just like, they didn't need to do it, but they still did. Again, on a PlayStation 3. It's a wonderful game, actually. Like, yeah, is it perfect? By far, no. But it just has something. It has this, this. Yeah, I do want to actually fully agree with the whole. It makes you take the world seriously, because, let me just put it like this. Dragon's Dogma actually respects its own world.
Yeah.
The world
That's
isn't...
what most of the games today are missing.
Yeah.
Fantasy, sci-fi, no matter what. They don't take their world serious.
For them, it's like, oh yeah, it's a playground for the player. And let me be clear, some of those playgrounds can be fun, okay?
Yeah.
It's not that I, myself don't play a Bethesda game from time to time. I do dabble in the, in the old Todd-like, but there are just these games like, Dragon's Dogma from time to time that just make you realize that they might not be as polished in terms of combat. The whole role-playing system might be just janky as fuck. And they're like, there's just so much going on, but still, they want to sell you a world. A world where you do a thing, where you have your epic journey, but a world that, again, in all games, okay? In all games, you have this thing that they basically, on a fundamental level, exist for you to enjoy a story. But only the best games make you actually feel like that is not the case. And Dragon's Dogma is that. Dragon's Dogma is a world that makes you feel like if you die now, the world would just keep turning and no one would care about you. And that is seriously impressive.
Would be enhanced with permadeath. I'd like permadeath.
That would actually be kind of fun, yeah. Oh well. Talking so much about Dragon's Dogma now.
Because permadeath is, in my opinion, one of the best roleplay mechanics ever.
It really makes you take the game seriously.
Yeah, but for me, it's especially like roleplay enhancing in some aspects, because roleplay, in my opinion, the word is widely misused today.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, people mean I want to make shit up. And not like I want to immerse myself in a world and a certain character and then act that character out.
Yeah.
With the limitations of the world, obviously.
I mean, honestly, I would say, especially nowadays, role-playing has been reduced to mechanics. You have
I actually don't mean it, no. No, I mean just like people making shit up where there's
Yeah.
no consequences, no nothing.
It's like the most, like it's the most basic idea of make believe without actually trying to engage with stuff. Yeah.
I mean, it's also true that in some hobbies it has reduced to stats. I know.
Especially in gaming,
that-
RPGs nowadays, just it has stats and leveling. It's an RPG, and like,
Yes.
do we want to have more? Maybe. I want to make more like that. A lot of people still, held up, Starfield as an RPG, and Starfield is just like the most bare bones RPG you could have.
It has RPG elements. That's what I can say about Starfield.
I mean, we could maybe ask someone if they still played the game. Come on, that was a good roast.
Maybe, but I'm exhausted. Because I wanted to go somewhere with this, and then you just brought up something completely different.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people just do role playing as, I just want to be the best, and like
No, that's not what I mean. Again,
they just want to make shit up. They want to just self-insert. I mean, yeah, self-insert, but like also with the idea that the
I
world.
don't know if they self-insert. I don't
lot of
care.
them do.
I do not care about that.
Okay.
That's not what I'm talking about. At all. I wish you would cooperate a bit more here.
Sorry. So, you say they want to just make shit up. In what sense do you mean that?
Basically, no, I can't explain anymore. I needed to correct you too many times. Sorry, it's too late.
Bah, damn it. Oh well. I really wonder how Dragon's Dogma 2 will be, because, like...
I don't care. I will buy it and we'll play it.
I mean, I just want to say, like, to a degree, I feel like, yeah, I come back to this whole thing that probably a lot of people expect it to be like a polished RPG experience like they have from many, many other games, and probably don't expect it to be a janky mess more akin to like an indie game. But that's what Dragon's Dogma was, and Dragon's Dogma 2, from from the brief gameplay they showed, still fundamentally is that. It just looks nicer now.
Yeah, we have a fundament now.
Oh yeah, we have, and I want to clad it a bit in such. So
So I need to get some earth
why Earth?
for your stuff on the side that you are building, I think.
I still have yeah, just to make it nice around. That is like
Yeah.
all it has to be for me is Dragon's Dogma and the RE engine. It will look like I think the biggest part that this will probably enable is that it A looks nicer, and B, as they showed already, like now you can actually destroy bridges and tumble shit into like a canyon.
I don't know if I've played far enough, but I would like a bit of a more sensible RPG system, maybe.
Yeah,
Like the vocations are fine, but like
more consequences that you need to choose one and roll with it. I think.
more consequences with choices in general.
Yeah. Right now it's more like you play the vocations and then you play the other vocations, and that gives you stats, and it's like, oh, okay. Oh well. Yeah, I wonder what people will say when they come here and then it's like, whoop, there's actually a Torii Gate now.
A Torii Gate isn't much of an accomplishment.
I mean, there's just much more of the shrine happening.
True.
Where's how the story will go given how the first game ended? They already said it's in a parallel world. So,
Maybe
It's-
not much to do with everything.
yeah, it's a different story set in the parallel world. Like, as they...
Wasn't it the story, the world where the pawns come
No,
from?
one of the world. Like, pawns are coming from, multiple different worlds. And apparently, those worlds have differences, but are basically the same. So you're still going to go to Grand Soren. Gesundheit. But like I think there's stuff different about there. It's a different world with different problems. So that's what is it? Also Gesundheit from Lena.
Danke.
Yeah. So that's what I know. It's more like all roads lead to Grand Soren after all. Yeah. Grand Soren is just such a wonderful city. Seriously. I know. I'm currently nerding out about that, but can we just talk for 1 second how well Grand Soren is designed? Especially in terms of just fantasy cities in general in media. Like, first of all, when you're inside of Grand Soren, it's still big. It's not too big because, medieval cities weren't that big, but it has the size of that, approximately to a
I'm
degree.
still wondering where they get their grain from, but yeah.
And then you have,
They have a fisher town down south.
I don't know where it is, but that was probably a bit too hard to render because, actually fields are hard to do.
Yeah.
But, like, you have, like, these, fields that go uphill because it's on a hill. And there are still old ruins there because there was more town down there that was destroyed.
I know they have a lot of cattle in a day.
Oh, yeah. So probably that's one part that feeds them.
So cattle, milk, probably some home chicken,
Home chicken, yeah.
and fish.
Yeah, probably. And, like, but yeah, then it goes upwards. And then you're like, first of all, it actually has walls. Like, Grand Soren has actual medieval walls and gates that are designed like a medieval gate. And they're tall and big. They're like not, absurdist big, but they're big. They're like, okay, Grand Soren has like a wall that could rival the Aurelian Wall from Rome to a degree. Which is, but still, those are impressive walls, but not unrealistic walls. And then you're inside of the city, and what do we see? A lot of, medieval European townhouses, houses with some wider roads, a lot of narrow roads, up and down very organically, and they hang over because a lot of medieval towns had, their ground floor, and then the first floor was built outwards onto the street, so they had more floor space. And what does it do? It does exactly that. Holy shit, does this feel like a town? It's insane how many games just not get that. They're just doing like the equivalent of, I don't know, medieval New York, and it just feels way more fake than Grand Soren. What? Need something?
No.
Hey, I just want to make it a bit nicer, okay?
Okay.
And so I need to watch.
I'm just saying it's late.
Oh yeah, it's definitely late. Why are you doing this?
I need to entertain the viewers.
Do your eyes hurt already, everyone? Yeah, this won't stop soon. I just do like the last. I just going to do the last part of the building, the surrounding building, so it's looking a bit nicer and more cleaned up. But then we can definitely end the stream here. Like, it's just me and Agonia here. We're sleeping together. It's yay, gay sleeping in Minecraft.
Pickaxes.
I think that's jungle wood. Why don't we have jungle leaves?
Because you never harvested them.
We have azalea leaves. That's a problem.
Well, not now.
I will just plant some jungle saplings. Do we need 4?
Yeah.
It's one of those, okay?
Yeah. Jungle
I
and
am
darkwood.
actually very sure we had some jungle leaves.
No, with mangrove.
Okay, that's that though. We don't need that much. It's just to decorate a bit. We can just fill up the chest for it. Then I'm just very sure I had them somewhere.
No.
Let me just check.
No.
Can we just not say no all the
No.
time? Okay, this was actually very cute, but also...
No.
You know what this... just... I mean, yes, cute, but also like...
No.
What? No!
No.
Stop that! Okay.
At least I'm having a bit of fun. That's good.
Why? Why are you doing all of this?
Because it's fun. No, Dad.
How do I do grass, by the way, again?
Bone meal.
Oh, yeah, we need bone meal. Oh, well. It will probably just bloom on its own.
No, doesn't.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I guess then next time. So yeah, everyone.
Yeah, but if you like Dragon's Dogma and more the survival aspect, but more then Outward is also pretty fun.
Yeah, totally. Like if I can totally say yes to that. I'd say Outward is jankier and has not the impressive feel and atmosphere because you like way smaller team. But if you are really want like an RPG again with survival aspects and a lot more interesting ideas, try Outward. I think the definitive edition you can get sometimes for 10. Let me just see. Maybe it's on sale right now even. Then Okay, I really need to check what the fuck happened to my Steam.
Hi.
No, what? It is okay. It's $40 right now, so no, I will not. It is reduced to $10. A lot. Yeah. Okay. The winter sale it was apparently 85% off. So yeah. Outward. That is definitely a good game. Like I think we talked about this already. It has a lot of great stuff like
Yes?
for example how you don't gain XP but like what?
Play the game.
Yeah. Like for example you don't gain XP but you have like
Trainers.
you have trainers that give you passive and active abilities and you have to make yourself a build out of that, but then there are also limitations because there are higher level skills where you need breakthroughs for, and you only have 3 breakthroughs in the game, so you can only break through at 3 trainers, and this then limits you. But the higher level skills are actually really really good, so you can actually make a lot of weird builds, and there's
Oftentimes they're also split into 2 separate quote-unquote trees. There aren't many skills in the game. So even after you break through, you can only choose one side of the skills.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of whole thing about weapon enchantments and stuff, and there's just so much going on. It's a really good game that you can probably also just enjoy and
There's enchanting works is really interesting.
yeah, because here's the
First
thing.
of all, you have your enchanting table. So far, so normal. Next, you need incense with the recipe, hopefully, or you look it up online, depending on how immersive you want it to be. So, how does it work? Well, you need incense towers, basically, where you put in the incense.
Yeah.
Depending on the recipe, they need to be other distances away from the enchanting table. The enchanting table needs to be configured
It should face north.
Yeah, it should face north. And then for the enchantment itself, you also need the thing you want to enchant, and then sometimes it needs to be foggy or night, or it needs to be a polar night. So
You can only do it in certain areas and at certain seasons, and it's like you probably think like, wait, that's cumbersome, but also like, yeah, magic isn't just a click of a button and a menu in this game. It's literally, it's a set of rituals you need to figure out and master, and then you can actually enchant. And enchanting is really good, but you need to get there. You need materials. You need to have the experience, and then you get to reap the rewards from that. And then there's also the fun stuff that you don't die. You get a death scenarios, quote unquote.
unless you play the semi-permadeath option, there you have, I think, a 5% chance to die.
20.
20. Yeah, 20% chance to die when you die.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're getting rescued, or, I don't know, getting looted by troglodytes who ate all your food.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, they're just like, ooh, and they take you away, but you lose all your food. Or what we also had was fucking bandits grabbed us and we're like, so like, hey, we have your stuff behind us here. You won't get to it unless you pay us 3 gold bars in 5 days. And so you just have nothing and are basically, held hostage. Basically like, hey, you want your stuff back? Get some money. Or you figure out a way to kill them with barely anything. So that's just great. That's fun. That's like, yeah. There's just intrigue in that world.
Like making a flamethrower out of your lantern.
Oh yeah,
because you drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I mean this is also kind of interesting because how magic works in that world is also way more interesting because baseline in that world you only have your physical health and your stamina. Those are the only 2 bars you have in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And they tell you
And
you are full. If you want to have mana inside of you...
Can I stop? Because that's the interesting part, in my opinion. If you use your health and your stamina continuously, like getting hit, running a lot, normal stuff you do, you burn it. That means until you use a method to unburn it, like sleeping, you will not reach your maximum health or stamina or stuff like that again until you sleep.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first things. If you get hit a lot, yes, you can chuck a lot of healing potions if you have them, but you very soon will be at, 20% maximum health.
Yeah, there's a certain...
Also, you can get some leaves.
Oh, nice. And there's a certain, attrition to everything. And that's great, in my opinion, because a lot of games just don't do that usually. And then,
And now
again,
you can come to
magic.
Yeah.
So the thing about is, you do not have magic in the beginning. To get magic, you need to have mana. To get mana, they literally tell you you need to make room in your body. What does that mean? Well, so first of all, you need to literally sacrifice health and stamina, and based on how much you give up from your health, max health and stamina, and I need to be clear here. That health and stamina is finite. If there are like a few passive skills you can get that give you like 25 or 50 more, but overall, if you give up a health or mana, health or stamina, it's gone. You will not get it back in any sense because there's no leveling. That is permanent. It's just gone. So, but for that, you get mana. And magic is really fucking strong. But also, it's not that easy because, you see...
Different kinds of magic.
No, because
That's
first
the
of
first
all,
thing.
you need to ask yourself, oh, so where do I do this exchange for mana? Well, you see, you need to do that at
A ley line.
a ley line. And there is one ley line in, in the starting area. Inside of the mountain in the middle of the map. Which is full of monsters. And there are 3 ways, and like each faction has a different way with a different a different way to get through it. Like, for example, the Blue Chamber, which are like is basically the old collection of cities and villages in the area. They have one that is literally a labyrinth because their ancestors were like, yeah, you need to prove yourself, so you need to go through this labyrinth that we have left open for monsters. But also on the upside, it's not that filled with monsters, because on the other hand, the Holy Order. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need that many.
Yeah, but you did that many.
Okay. On the other hand, the Holy Order has
a very short path.
a very, very short path indeed. But it's loaded with monsters. On the other hand, there's usually someone from the higher ranks who's like, oh yeah, we help you. We do help you. We want people to have magic. So that's that.
I want to fight the Scourge.
Yeah, because the Scourge is also a thing that's going on, and it basically has something to do with the inhabitants of the world doing an oopsie with dream magic, I think.
Especially one guy who's now a godlike thing.
Yes. Oh yeah, there's so much going on in that game. It's great. But yeah, and then you need to learn different schools of magic.
No, you don't need to, but... Yeah.
You don't need to, but if you want to, you can learn them. So, how do they work? Well, there's a few. So, for example, there is, if you want to, for example, do fire magic. Well, fire magic is also not that easy. There are a few spells you can just...
General elemental magic.
General elemental magic, yeah. General elemental magic usually needs a catalyst. So, for example, a flamethrower is very easy because you basically only need a lantern, where already there is a flame inside. So people go and so you just push your magic through the flame and enhance and make the flame bigger, but it also just breaks your lantern faster. That's that. On the other hand, if you want to actually cast something like a fireball, it's not that you can just, press fireball. No, you actually need to, first of all, cast a fire sigil, which consumes a firestone, so, another resource.
And has a lot of obvious and non-obvious interactions with other spells and things.
Yes.
Which you will find out for yourself, mostly.
And basically, what happens is that then when you're inside of the sigil, of the fire sigil, the fire, that's a ring, if you're inside of that, you can then cast a fireball.
But your fireball, outside of that, is basically just a spark to ignite campfires, for example.
Yeah.
But to go back to the stats, the magic also burns, obviously. But the magic, your mana, burns with sleep. Because when you sleep, you're not connected to the world.
And mana is the world. So if you, sleep and leave the world, you'll,
Lots. Yeah.
What?
If you do that a lot, then your maximum mana is always like, eh.
So there's just this really fun balance because, everyone who, especially if you're playing co-op, it starts being like, your partner is like a big beefy, big hunky, melee fighter who doesn't care about mana at all, and they're like, I want to sleep, I want to heal my burnt wounds and stamina and be fit for the next day. And the magician is like, can I be sleep deprived, please? Like, literally, magicians are sleep deprived in that world for lore reasons. But also, there are other forms of magic, like you have runes that you have to cast after each other. But then they have really good effects, actually.
Very versatile magic.
Very versatile, like one of the best types of magic, actually, in the whole game.
Well, yeah. I don't know if it's the best, but it's
One
really,
of the best.
It's really cool and it's very versatile.
To make a fireball, you need the elemental reagent of charcoal, sulfur, and saltpeter, as well as a metal sphere with a hole to fill it, which you then stuff up with a burning wick. I mean,
Kind
you
of.
know what? That's more alchemy, but sure.
It's similar.
It's similar.
You need a mana stone, which you can make into a firestone with, I believe, oil.
Mm.
And that's the thing you will use for your sigils.
Yeah.
For your
So, like-
fire sigils. Just the fire ones.
It's like, yeah, it does need a, like, you can definitely see more like, you know, mana / you know, the general energy of the planet Earth being as fuel that you use.
Yeah.
That definitely makes more sense as an analogy, I'd say.
Oh, catalyzer, yeah. Meanwhile, runing magic doesn't need a catalyst
Yes.
directly, but you need a book. That means no shield for you,
You need the book.
and no lantern for you, so you better get a backpack with a lantern spot. Oh yeah, you need backpacks.
Yeah,
Because otherwise you have only a fucking pouch. And it won't be a big pouch unless you have master trader garbs. And those things won't protect you if something hits you.
yeah. So, like, and there are a lot of backpacks, and some of them are really big, and there's like... It's just a really fun game. Yeah, Outward, good game. I can definitely recommend Outward. But, with that, I do want to actually say goodbye here, because it's been going for a bit. We definitely have been going for a bit, and only us here,
Yeah, my voice
ranting
is
into the void.
kind of going numb right now.
Yeah, we overdid it a bit. But yeah, the gateway to the Discourse Mines, aka Hell, now has a more solid foundation. And we have like a Torii gate. Hooray! It's wonderful. And you know, it's becoming, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think I will keep building on, keep at it. And yeah, if you're playing on the server, as said, the server will run for like a whole year. So if you're on the Discord server and you're like, oh, I want to join the Minecraft server, yeah, I built it. Look, the entrance is there. Whee! Just say I want to join. Send me your name. I can whitelist you and send you the invite. And yeah, if you want to contribute, this is the most we need of everything.
I think you can already remove the leftmost shield because there's everything in there.
Definitely, but like, just if when I need them, I can have them in my mind where they are. You know.
Yeah, but you should maybe indicate that one is finished already.
I don't have. I wanted to put like one in front done, but
Oh, later.
later, yeah. I kept hearing a Torii gate. Truly, carry to hell. It's Torii, like from Japanese. Like yeah, that's here. There we go. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this excursus into Minecraft after Buff Barley just fell apart. I guess Barley didn't want to get that buff. Probably.
It's only because of Spain's meta strategy of not having shipping lanes. That's why
Yes.
the game crashed.
Yes.
Apparently.
Oh, that was definitely a bit horrible. But yeah. Otherwise, oh my, look how perfectly the sun will set for the between the gate.
It's spawn point stuff.
Yeah, that's actually pretty perfect. It's Nico Arc. Yeah, Tori. Oh god, what? I never understood Nico Arc. That was just like, no,
No.
I don't understand it.
I don't know what it is.
You know what? You're better off for that.
Okay.
It's probably the weirdest thing about the Fate fandom. Like
I thought the
Paddlewood, that's
weirdest
fun.
thing about the Fate fandom is that they had like for a while the whole do not interpret other characters' gender while ignoring what the authors literally said.
Oh god, yeah, that was
thought
when
that
it
was
went
the-
briefly very. I think I believe Fate is actually being released. Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of visual novels that have been coming,
To be
lately.
fair, if Data Life gets sequels, Fate can get one too. Or like re-releases.
Also, it's kind of interesting how basically, I don't know I don't know on which thing it's grown, because like I've seen people bitch over the new Silent Hill game, the short message, as is it bad, is it good? Like a lot of people, a bunch of people I know say it's actually good, and I heard like someone who wrote on Higurashi games, not Ryokushi, but someone who wrote on the on some of the console ports and I think mobile games. He actually wrote that, and Ryokushi is actually writing Silent Hill F. So like, I really do not know who it was that convinced someone at Konami to like hire the Higurashi people. But I'm actually interested. Yeah, the original is an Eroge. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's Data Life as well.
I mean, most of the. I mean, Data Life kind of jokes on that, but
No, the original Data Life.
it definitely is a Eroge, yeah. Probably for the best. Actually, the lyrics sex scenes are probably too much. Yeah, but that's like. I think a lot of people definitely misunderstand. Don't know how much popular media has actually started in porn. Like just straight
As
up.
it should be. I mean, if it doesn't start in porn, then it will end in porn. What's your preference?
Those are probably the wisest words of a very, very political stream today, and they don't even have anything to do with politics. It's just a fact of life. Like, yeah. Will it start in porn or will it end in porn? Your decision. The book How to Draw Hentai featuring Saber. Oh god. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just generally interested how the whole Silent Hill thing is going, because fanfic always ends in porn. It does. Even if you just want to write stuff about your own little story, it also ends in porn. Talking from experience. But yeah, yeah, that's like where I want to go. I'm still just very interested in how the whole Silent Hill thing goes, and I probably just need to look into short message, even though it's not the kind of horror I like. So like, it's always weird that now people are like, Kojima should have taken Silent Hill, even though Silent Hills was just an idea he had before, and then he turned into basically telling people at Konami fucking leave the company. So it's like I'm so confused that people hold up Kojima as the arbiter of the Silent Hill series. Just he did PT just because of that. Like, I'm sorry, Kojima clearly wants to do different things. Looking at you, Death Stranding 2, which is. By the way, I just need to point that out. I will end this will end rambling. We will probably get the gay sex ending again. Like come on.
Yeah.
I think the first game he definitely played safer than he played safer because he probably was also like, hey, I got this once of a lifetime opportunity with with Sony. I shouldn't fumble it, and he didn't fumble it. So now it's like, let's just be real here. Hicks is fucking gay. Like the way he fucking approaches Sam, that's peak gay. And also because Kojima has factually retweeted a lot of gay fan art, the GOAT, of both of them, we know that he knows that people want Sam and Hicks to kiss. And considering how they talk in that trailer, he might as well just make them do that. Because he knows that. And he apparently also wants that, as he would retweet it all the time. Also, like, lately he's been retweeting a lot of, fan art from, especially Fragile and stuff from really small accounts, which is like, on him. It's like, yeah, do that. Like, you can be probably the most prolific game designer in the whole world, and still going on Twitter, seeing people with 100 or sub 100 followers being like, here's my small little fan art of your character, and being like, I retweet that. That's the real shit. That's how you do it. That's how you show you care. But yeah, he's not the arbiter of that. And like, Silent Hill 2, I mean, let's just be real here. Silent Hill 2 was the thing Konami wanted to do. Very, very, very clearly. Because, like, God, Silent Hill 2 from Bloober Team looks like it wants to be Resident Evil so utterly bad. Like, I saw this trailer, and everything that flashed in my mind was, they want it to be Resident Evil. Like, actually, Resident Evil 4 remake so badly. There was so much combat. It's ridiculous. Because Silent Hill 2, you know, the game that is famous for combat, they made a trailer just with combat. Silent Hill 2, the stairs. Remember the stairs? That's what Silent Hill 2 is. Not him blasting enemies with a shotgun that come in waves. Like, come the fuck on. But this is the game they wanted.
At least they did the concept of trailers right. You should show what your game is about.
And it really made me be like, no, I don't want to play that. Yeah. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to do that. I'm guessing it's there to show, see, we can do combat. But Silent Hill 2 was not combat. Combat in Silent Hill 2 should suck to a degree. Yeah, it definitely looked janky. Like, the camera position alone definitely shows you that there are not people working on this game that know combat, which is funny because, again, the next Silent Hill game will be done by a studio that actually has worked on Resident Evil games, so it's gonna be better. The end of the game is now a boss fight where you shoot Pyramid Head in the face. It probably is. It probably is going to be. I probably not like that game. But you know, when I heard that Sony actually pushed them to make, you know, the short message, and I bet with you F, I'm like, yeah, I was so surprised why this one studio and Ryokushi 07 is working on Silent Hill all of a sudden. And when they said, oh yeah, we've been working with them and pushing them, like, oh yeah, the new Silent Hill games, those were the whole idea to hire the Higurashi and Umineko people. That is like, that definitely was their idea. That was 100% their idea, actually. That is not Konami. Because, again, Silent Hill 2 remake for Bloober Team, that's a Konami decision. That is done by people that have no clue about the industry and just want a game out with a name by a studio that would want to do that game to have the same prestige as the other studios that made similar games. That makes sense. Hiring a studio that knows their shit around, you know, technical wise, and hiring a writer that actually knows their shit around horror, that is not Konami. Silent Hill F was like, I have no clue where that came from. I was like, this is the most smartest decision that ever happened. But when I heard, you know, they were working with them and pushing them, like, oh yeah, it was not a Konami decision. And probably also not funded by Konami, because I bet with you, someone at Sony up there was like, oh god, they want to do a remake of Silent Hill 2 with Bloober Team. Oh fuck, we definitely need to get them to, you know, make a new Silent Hill game with... Do we know some competent people? How can we get this fast? That was definitely the case. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye here. This went on way too long. The Torii Gate has been built. The shrine will hopefully stand next time we are on the server and show it off. See you all then, and have a wonderful time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.